So finally, after so much build up, the highly anticipated war between these two cities, finally breaks out, and we see the beginnings of a very interesting battle. If you saw the episode, I'm not gonna really go into detail, but we did see at least the beginnings of the war, and then we did see some very anticipated fights that were hyped up. Um, and this was the episode that it finally occurred in. But I do want to talk about the ending sequence. So after after um after I guess the enemy city ambushes Lithia with some kind of um beam. You can, if you saw the episode, it was some kind of like robot beam. Like it seemed like it was like a big gun, a big beam that blew hole through Lithia. But yeah, war breaks out pretty much because of that. And luckily, the general of Lithia seemed like he had a backup plan. And we see him kind of call that backup plan, and it turns out like to be like a countermeasure, I guess. So he calls his backup plan and says, I give you permission, and then he goes on to say, I'll fulfill my deal, so you fulfill yours. And he says, the deal is that, in exchange for you, helping me take down our enemies in this war, um, I'll um for your help, like after we succeed in the war, if you're still alive, um, I'll give you your freedom back, pretty much. Um, Full citizenship of the city, of course. Everything wiped off from her, I guess, criminal past or whatever. But the big thing was that um, enrollment at a school like normal, what a normal high school girl would do. Go. They normally go to high school or whatever. So that was kind of the deal that was in play, in exchange for her help. And it seemed like this person that he struck the deal with, uh, is the purple haired short girl, the one that said, single handedly destroyed, the psychopath, I guess, that we saw a couple episodes ago, that was, before this in her cell, kind of just, there because of her crimes. But now, I guess, in exchange for helping end this war, win this war, she'll get her freedom back, and she'll also, get a chance to live a normal life as a normal girl, because, she's not a normal girl, she's not a human. Looks like she's kind of like a hybrid. And, earlier in the episode they said, like, oh, they made her as a weapon, so might as well use her like that. So it's obvious that she's probably one of the experiments, successful experiments to make like stronger humans, I guess. And I guess she was the only successful one. And as she, ends the deal, whatever, she, seemed like she gets into, this robot, like piloting it, like a Gundam, if you saw that, if you know what I mean. Pretty much like a Gundam, like gets in, the robot and kind of controls like right foot this and right foot that, but instead of a robot like we're used to, it was like a spider robot. If you saw the episode, you know what I mean. But it seemed like her weapon is controlling this spider robot, and we see her kind of get into that. And she sprints with the robot to battle. So that's where the episode ended. It'll be really exciting to see how that whole thing turns out. Like like I said early in the episode, where we saw some fights, some hyped up fights, and hopefully, now that I guess the war's unofficially starting, hopefully, we get to see more of these fights between these really strong characters, and we'll finally get to see, who comes on top of this war, and what the outcomes are, because this is my theory. I think after this war, I have a feeling that everyone that participated on it, each of them will have a different outcome. So yeah, there's two sides, a winning side and a losing side. But I feel like each person, like, that group lost, but for each person in the losing group, I feel like there will be an individual, outcome for each of these key players that played, a big part in this war. So I wonder what that will be. But yeah, overall, I think this was a pretty cool episode. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the fights. But I think I'm gonna end it there. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.